Question of the day, Troy.
All right, question of the day is, and it was cold this morning when I walked outside.
No way.
All right, it was cold. That's not the weather report.
Okay.
But what's the coldest you ever remember being in a certain situation or something like that? Give me the situation where you go, wow, this is the coldest I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, this is easy. I'll never forget this. Working in Washington, D.C., left my apartment during a snowstorm to head down to the subway. God, I hate even talking like this. All that stuff sucks to do. So I'm headed to the subway, and it is like, dude, it's like in the teens. It's they had some record snowstorm. Oh. Yeah, it was awful. Black ice everywhere. It's just awful. So you just and these big stupid ears freeze first. These dumb ears, they freeze first. No, I didn't have them covered. Oh. No. And that was my biggest mistake. Because, like, on my way to the subway, I'm stopping in, like, every third establishment just to get in there and warm up my ears. Yeah. I mean, legitimately, I'm stopping in every third building because my ears. I probably was not. I probably wasn't. But, that was the coldest I can remember. I could not go 3 establishments without having to go back in and warm up the ears, man. Ugh. Yeah.
I'm going to go polar bear plunge in Atlantic City back in like 1991.
Whoa.
Where, that was not well thought out by my family. Just would like to put that out there, Dad. That was not a great idea. We didn't make any money on that. There was not sponsorship on that one. Yeah.
No.
Very cold.
So
it wasn't like a run in and like run out kind of situation. It was like a run in and you swam a little bit. Yeah. And then you got out. I'm like, that was, no, Dad.
See, as a swimmer, I mean, I would think you've had so many situations where it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so cold.
There has been. And that one was the apex of the cold. That was definitely.
That was your Mount Everest.
This was in like January in New Jersey. Yeah.
Oh, no, thank you.
It was horrible. Stupid idea. It was covered in like petroleum jelly for like insulation. It was so stupid.
I literally just got to chill. I was like,
Put it this way, not having children at all.
The swimmers are gone forever.
Definitely frozen. They're still thawing out. Definitely gone.
Oh, boy. Clay, what do you think, man?
I think 10 years ago in Atlanta, it was one of those blizzards that they didn't prepare for at all, and the whole city froze. Man, that was cool. And I didn't think Atlanta would be freezing.
Right.
So I didn't have any clothes. It was cool.
Yeah, that was when everybody got stuck on the highway.
Yeah, and there was a big hill out in front of the studio, so people would drive all the way up, and then they wouldn't be able to make it all the way, and they'd slide all the way back down.
Yeah. At least that was probably entertaining to watch. Did you just sit there watching that for hours?
Yes. Yes, that's all we did, because nobody was coming to the studio. It was,
wow.
Nobody had four-wheel drive.
That would suck so bad. Yeah. Oh, that would be awful.
Yeah, that storm, great story. Freddie Freeman, who was an MVP, and his teammate was Chipper Jones, the kid from DeLand that I know.
Of course, yeah.
But Chipper went and got
what a humble brag. Chipper Jones, that kid from DeLand that I know. What? Which is one of the most legendary baseball players ever in the history of baseball.
That was not a humble brag. That was out front. That's not humble at all.
No, the fact that you referred to him as that kid that I knew from DeLand.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who Chipper Jones is.
I coached him. But he went and got him on a four-wheeler.
It's funny, he never thanked you in any of his award speeches, which was really interesting.
In his book, there's a picture of me, like this much of me.
Is it really? Hey, okay.
You're in it. You're in it.
That's a claim to fame right there. But we also need proof of that.
I'll bring it in.
Proof of that.
But no, Chipper goes and gets Freddie Freeman. Here are these guys, and Chipper's like 6'4", Freddie Freeman's like 6'6", and they're riding on the back of this four-wheeler, and it looks like Lloyd Lloyd
and Harry.
It's the Rockies.
I get 25 miles to the gallon on this haul. Yeah.
Oh, that's warm.
Totally redeem yourself.
All the Dumb and Dumber quotes.
But my coldest, believe it or not, is at the Daytona 500. I was like 9 years old. We were completely unprepared for it. And this is when, like, now they got the fancy bleachers and everything's all nice and stuff. But the bleachers, the bleachers where the wind comes up underneath the bleachers.
Oh, yeah. Or are these the metal bleachers?
Oh, the metal bleachers where you just kind of froze to it.
It's cold anyway. Yeah. You can't lick it.
You kind of, don't lick it.
Not that you would be licking bleachers anyway. I mean, that would be disgusting.
Very OnlyFans-ish.
Kind of peel yourself off of it. But it was like 25 degrees at the Daytona 500. I think it was like 77 or 78. I was, like 10 years old. And it was the coldest I've ever been in my life. So, and it was in Daytona, Florida.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, you don't hear many people say the coldest day of my life was in Florida.
Yeah.
Not many people.
That is
It has
nothing,
everything
yeah.
to do with like not being prepared.
Yeah, it's all about not being prepared. Okay. Good question. I'm sure we got some good stuff in the comments.
Got some great answers in
All
there.
right. More than 23 people have answered that, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe
All,
you guys,
20, all 23 have answered. It's 24 or 23 we got.
If you guys want to answer twice, we're cool with it. Yeah.
They're really participating. They're here for us.